MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Texas Rangers and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Cade Yancey, a native of Minnesota, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
On his way into the box, there's a look at Shin-Soo Choo. So that means we are ready to get this one underway.
The left fielder, Shin-Soo Choo.
First pitch of the at-bat. And the first pitch of the night taken for ball 1 as we're underway in Pittsburgh.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. Here it comes now to Andrus. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Andrus is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Bases are empty, one man out. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Cue shot here out towards short. And that will be a base hit for Andrus.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder tough, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in his center field.
Gallo.
Here's Joey Gallo now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. The 1-0 home misses for the second ball. There's a strike with the breaking ball. Andres stands at first with one out. Lays off the slurve there, and it's 3-1 now.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
A swing and a ground ball to third. To Frazier at the bag. Relay to Bell, the double play, and that's how the inning ends. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Mike Minor gets the starting assignment for Texas in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Stepping up now, number 10. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Pirates, the left fielder, number 10.
First offering on its way.
That's a ball.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. A 3-1 count to the left fielder of the Bucks. Three and 2 now. Full count. Here it comes. Really good at bat here from the leadoff hitter as he'll force him to throw another one. Another full count offering on its way. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Here's Starling Marte. In his career against Mike Minor, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back safely. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt, one thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing.
Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just misses for ball one. Runners on first with one down. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate pass ball, and you can bet the catcher is kicking himself about it right now. With the runner advancing to second, the double play is off the table, might come back to haunt him.
Here he comes on 2-0. Hot shot down the line. He's got it. And that's the second out.
Batting fourth, the pitcher, Cade Yancey.
Coming to the plate now, Cade Yancey. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. Two gone now. Minor sets. First pitch on the way.
Nope, that's a ball.
A ball and no strikes.
Nope, 1-0.
Two out here and a runner at second. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
Outside, 3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
And this misses as well. Ball four. And he's walked the opposing pitcher on 4 pitches.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard to short. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. So striding forward now, Colin Moran. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Popped straight up. In there, a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. The run scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, D-Roll, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in two.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you could throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
Into the box, Kevin Newman. Popped him up. Andres is there for it. And the inning is over. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Leading off the inning, Nomar Mazara, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Yancey is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
Holds off on the slurve that time, and it's 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And let's take a look at Starling Marte, another one of those super athletic outfielders of the new regime. Ability to cover ground, can play multiple positions in the outfield and hit in the middle of the order.
So stepping in, number 15. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. First pitch on its way. Big breaker that time as it catches the inside for a called strike.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Popped him up. Frazier waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting sixth, the second baseman, Rougned Odor.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Rougned Odor. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Hit in the air to shallow center. Marte on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They're still down. It's 2-0. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. In his career against Mike Minor, he's 2 for 3.
Adam Frazier.
First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 3-1.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his third walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Striding in, Elias Diaz, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Runners on the move for second. A shot down the first baseline. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting, number 10.
Now at the plate, number 10. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First offering on its way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Well, this second inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
Frazier at second. Diaz on at first with nobody out. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. First and second here with nobody out. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention at the guy who plays one of the premier positions in the game, and that's Elvis Andrus. Listen, when I watch this guy, I can't help but think Omar Vizquel. Came into the league, was all glove and figuring it out at the plate, and has consistently gotten better offensively while never losing a step with the glove.
2 on here with 1 man out, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. From the stretch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. So it's bases loaded, 1 away, and the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next. From the belt, kicks and deals. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. A 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1-2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Bases are loaded with only one out. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
In now, Cade Yancey as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. Ready with the 0-1.
Nope.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Here's the 1-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
You put yourself in this situation, you got to get yourself out of it. You got the pitcher at the plate, 2-0 count. You got to take your chances and throw something middle of the plate.
Two and one. Here it is. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run is scored. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
The first baseman, number 55.
You'd have thought someone had a radar gun on him with the effort he put into that throw. That's a cannon of an arm right there.
Josh Bell the next to hit, and it's fouled away. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through into left, a base hit. Long throw to the plate, but not in time as he's across with the run.
Now batting, third baseman, Moran.
Rangers skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound, and that'll be all now for Mike Minor. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Rafael Montero enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while.
Montero.
Stepping into the box, Colin Moran. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Yancey over at second. Bell at first. 2 out in the inning. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Hit hard up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw to the plate. Throw won't get him.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Bigging in for his second at-bat, Kevin Newman. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Up and in for ball 1. 4 runs here in this half inning. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
3-1 the count to the Pirates shortstop.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
The 3-1 pulls this one in the air out to left. Choose there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. 9 men come to the plate. 4 score. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Pirates 6 and the Rangers nothing. In now, Ronald Guzman. He starts the inning, and they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Guzman, just 24 years of age. This is his first year at the big league level. A 2-1 count to the Rangers first baseman.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
To 2-2 now. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box now, Jose Trevino. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And he comes back with one that misses here, and it's 1-1 to the Ranger backstop. Hard hit ball to second. Frazier on the grass. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Stepping in now, Rafael Montero. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
Get down, 1-1.
2 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Oh, and a perfect time for the slurve there. It's 2-2. Down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Well, you never want to give up a hit to an opposing pitcher, but when you give one up to an AL pitcher, it's downright annoying. Can't let it get to you, though.
Digging in to try it again, Shin-Soo Choo. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down and in as he's forced to back out of the way that time. Choo is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a left-handed batter and thrower. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career, and you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Montero leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Rangers leave 1. They still find themselves down 6-zip. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off.
Coming to the plate now, Adam Frazier, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Two and 1. 2-2 to Adam Frazier. Set to deal on 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. Chu on the run. But this will land untouched.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
The catcher, number 34, Elias Diaz.
Elias Diaz the next to hit as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
That's out to left center and over the head of the shortstop. Andrus hits a base hit.
Hey guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
Standing in now, number 10, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Two and 0 now.
Ball 2.
The count now at 2-1.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. None out, runners at first and second. This is popped up. Number 15 has a play. 1 out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Starling Marte.
Ready for another shot now. Starling Marte. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
3-0 to him now. First and second now, 1 man out. A strike, and it's 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Left side. And that's through into left field for a base hit. And Chu will hustle the ball into the infield, so that runner will have to hold at third.
Yeah, the pitching coach takes a stroll out to the mound. And with a pitcher this young, you just want to let him know that he's out there for a reason. And to trust what got him here is good enough to get him through this.
Here's Gregory Polanco, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. The 2-2. Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Into the box, Cade Yancey, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Count even now at 1-1. Frazier, the runner at third. Diaz on second. Marte on at first with 2 down. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Guzman is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Pirates leave them loaded, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. So digging in now, Elvis Andrus, a base hit in his first trip.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Smoke toward third. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The center fielder, number 13, Joey Gallo.
1 gone in the Texas 4th. And up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And that's taken for strike one. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Fouled off. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Ready for another chance? Josh Bell, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Josh Bell.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead, looking for more.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded by Adore. Throws in time, and that's at number 1. So with his day fully over now, you get a look at the pitching line for the Rangers starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Had him reaching that time. It's strike 1.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. The 1-1 home. Backs him off the plate. The slider that nearly got him. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. 2-2. Is laid off, and the count runs full.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
He loses him on ball 4.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
In now, Kevin Newman. 0-1 the count. No hits to this point. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Moran, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right?
Batting.
You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box now, Adam Frazier. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Mazzara is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They lead it 6-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Digging in now, number 15. He's 0-1 thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. 15. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. After it is Marte, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Here's Rougned Odor now. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Tough 2-0 pitch there as he swings through the splitter 2-1.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
Grounded back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in now, Ronald Guzman, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Under it is the left fielder. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next for the Rangers, the catcher, Jose Trevino.
Into the box, Jose Trevino. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set, and the pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Odor is off at first with 2 away. In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. The 2-1 hit on the ground is short. Newman brings it in. There's Frazier at second for the out, and the inning is over. 1 left for Texas. They still find themselves down 6-0. Ready once again, Elias Diaz. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat.
Diaz.
Now here it comes. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Two balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Chu has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, number 10.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 10. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
1 out, nobody on. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. This is on the ground over to first. Guzman is up with it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, center fielder, Starling Marte.
Ready now, Starling Marte. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. And he lays off the pitch up and in, ball 2.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work. And there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there. This is line to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 5 innings complete. It's the Pirates 6 and the Rangers nothing. Hunter Pence will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 24, Hunter Pence.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Two 2-0 the count to the Rangers left fielder.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Pence gets his lead at first, nobody out. Chopped now to short. Can they get 2? Newman's got it. To Frazier at the bag. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it. But that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out. So that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
On its way is pitch number 75. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Now a Slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. To second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Nothing doing for the Rangers. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Luke Farrell gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Luke Farrell.
Now at the plate, Gregory Polanco. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Gregory Polanco.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Choo. And they can't run it down. Swing and a looper to left. Choo is going to get there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the pitcher, Cade Yancey.
And now it's the Pirates pitcher, Cade Yancey, getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. The 1-0. Ground ball left side. And they won't have a play as he reaches it first. Let's see how this is scored.
Up next for Pittsburgh.
You know, D-Row, it's not very often that pitchers are able to get some base hits. Even though that's an infield knock, he'll take that every day of the week.
Are you kidding me? From a defensive standpoint, this is rock bottom. I mean, the pitcher is beating out infield singles. What else is next?
Stepping up to the plate, Josh Bell. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a ground ball for Odor. They might turn this. Andrus on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Stepping in now, Colin Moran. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. Bell, the runner at first with 2 gone. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 7th inning coming up. It's the Pirates 6 and the Rangers nothing. Back here in Pittsburgh, it's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one. But before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Digging in once again, Joey Gallo. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Here's the pitch. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. And that misses. 2-1.
Well, this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Ball even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Nomar Mazara. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Now the 1-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Swing and a miss, 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2-2.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Into the box, number 15. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Fly ball out to straightaway right field. And here's Polanco to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Now at the plate, Kevin Newman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Pirates, the shortstop, number 27.
First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Another one sent foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Gets the outside corner, strike 3. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out, but the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Into the box now, Adam Frazier hit the ball pretty well in his last at bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Chu has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Elias Diaz.
Settling in now, Elias Diaz. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pitch popped up. Guzman shading to his right. And that retires the side. Down in order go the Pirates, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Now in the box, Rougned Odor. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
3-0 now.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
3-0 pitch. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Of 90 pitches right now, so it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
Into the box now, Ronald Guzman. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's set. Here it comes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder has a beat on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. So next to the plate for Texas, Jose Trevino. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
From the belt, kicks and deals. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
1-2 to the Rangers catcher. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Pirates lead this one in front of the home crowd here at PNC Park in Pittsburgh as you get a look at our line score to this point in the contest. Danny Santana will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 38, Danny Santana.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Odor leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Those are just 2 great takes right there. Those are pretty good pitches. Sliders down the way, both of them. Just off the plate. Couldn't get the batter to fish.
2-0 count. The pitch is taken. Strike 1. The 2-1 is strike 2, swinging.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Rangers leave 1. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Number 59 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 59.
Number 10 will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
The left fielder, number 10.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Liner toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him. But he's able to slap into the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
Into the box now, Starling Marte, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. A runner at second, nobody out. Popped him up. Number 15 is there. 1 out.
The batter, the right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Up next for the Buccos, Gregory Polanco, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. First offering on its way. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
He'll try again, 1-2. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there and advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Cade Yancey. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Change up, a little bit inside, 1-0. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled straight back.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And another foul ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Ball 2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Pirates leave 1. They lead it 6-0. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Shin-Soo Choo. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
2 strikes.
towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Elvis Andrews.
Up next for the Rangers, Elvis Andrews. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Two and 0 now. Line to the right side. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. A flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Digging in, Joey Gallo. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first to be in time for the final out, and the Pirates get a complete game shutout from their starter as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove for the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. The Pittsburgh Pirates jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Cade Yancey pitches well enough to get the W. Mike Minor was unable to work out of the second inning as he saddled with the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB
Pirates,
Network.
6
See you next time.
11 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.